Companies manufacturing products that function all over the world for generations must think far ahead in terms of products, production, or research and development. In everything they do, innovation is routine at Geberit. Each product is preceded by a prototype. No prototype means no tests. This is still true today. However, most prototypes are no longer real, but digital. Virtual development is replacing the costly experimental testing of the past.
Today, we can simulate every new idea virtually.
The big advantage: prototypes developed virtually can also be tested virtually by computer simulation. An example: the Geberit concealed odor trap. This trap has been further developed using simulation. Virtual tests made it possible to optimize the product in numerous respects. The improved rinsing reduces contamination. Less water is needed to achieve better cleaning.
In the past, the product looked like this, and now it is like this. Greater efficiency, improved performance, although the new product is far more compact than the old one, and with improved self-cleaning.
What looks so matter of course on the screen is a tricky task. Realistic simulation of the flow behavior of air and water requires complex computing models. The advantages of virtual development are considerable.
In the past, we had to prepare measuring heads like this and install them in the product. That disturbed the flow and affected the function. These heads are no longer required. Using virtual simulation, we can make the flow in the product visible. We can see speeds, pressure, and acoustic characteristics. Thanks to simulation, there are thousands of virtual measuring points in the product. This gives us access to the parameters required for development.
The results from the virtual development are analyzed in interdisciplinary teams. This enables joint and constant product optimization. The entire development process is up to 70% more efficient. Virtual development saves time and costs.
Today, we can develop our products much more quickly. Measurement series that previously took 2 months in experimental testing are now possible in a week with virtual methods. It is not only our products that are innovative, but also the manner of their development.
Production processes are complex procedures. They're made up of many individual steps. Improving them means either optimizing individual steps or revolutionizing the entire process.
To be a pioneer, you simply must keep ahead. And that is not achieved by taking small steps, but only by taking major leaps. The new manufacturing process is considerably quicker than its predecessor. In the past, it was almost 2 weeks before the fitting came off the press. Now, in the interlinked production, it comes off after just a few minutes. We revolutionized the entire production process when we developed the new manufacturing procedure for the revolving tact. This would never have been possible by optimizing individual steps. The main benefits of this innovation lie in reduced processing times, manufacturing costs, and environmental impact.
Fittings are lasting connection pieces between pipes. Depending on what the pipes transport, ranging from drinking water, heating water, or other media, right up to gas, the fittings are made from carbon steel, stainless steel, or copper. Manufacturing fittings normally requires many individual steps. First cutting to size, then milling off, then etching, bending, expanding, and finally flanging. The fittings must be transported from one machine to the next for each work step. All this takes a lot of time, and the task of disposing of the lubricants is a considerable one. The solution, the revolving tact procedure.
Compared with conventional production, this new procedure makes it possible to manufacture fittings in the smallest of spaces. Our aim is to save time, energy, costs and resources, and to have environmentally friendly production. We have defined these requirements together with the installation manufacturer and developed a completely new production system.
With the new revolving tact procedure, the work steps are arranged in a circle. The already detached and bent workpiece is placed on a rotating disc and further processed with each quarter turn. The shaping of the fitting is completed after one full turn.
The savings are very considerable. We save roughly 40,000 liters of lubricant per year. Electricity consumption has been reduced by approximately 100,000 kilowatt hours. This corresponds roughly to the consumption of a 4-person household in 20 years.
Inventing new products. This is teamwork at Geberit. And the team is made up not only of developers, designers and process engineers, but also plumbers and end customers. Their requirements and expectations are the focal point.
We asked ourselves how a bathtub drain might still be improved. What irritates customers today? The Uniflex push control is the first bathtub drain to enable taking a bath together without that disturbing knob in the back. Lean back in perfect comfort with nothing pressing against you. Bathtub drains were turned in the past, now we press them.
This in turn required the development of a fully new mechanism, the so-called flip-flop. In addition to easier operation, the Uniflex push control also fulfills a further customer need: a lower installation height for the bathtub.
To place the bathtub lower, the trap underneath must be flatter, so we made the push control trap noticeably flatter. Thanks to the advantages of today's water flow simulation, we are now able to reduce the height of the trap by 30%.
A prototype was produced in order to test the system. This no longer required manual work. The 3D printer builds the prototype, layer by layer, and overnight at that. After the development phase, the laboratory tests began. Something that has to last for 50 years cannot be tested thoroughly enough.
In this laboratory, we can simulate 25 years of a bathtub drain's life in 10 days.
The demands plumbers make of Geberit products are wide-ranging.
Plumbers expect Geberit products to offer easy installation, very high safety and very high quality. This is why deliberate attention was paid to ensuring that the push control packaging includes everything needed for installation. Our plumbers are impressed by the installation.
It took barely 15 months to go from the idea to the Uniflex push control pilot series. And the market premiere followed just a year later. Companies manufacturing products that function all over the world for generations must think far ahead, always with fresh approaches, every day, in everything they do.